in need. We'll be back in just a little bit with more on what's happening here at our 23 ABC studios, but there were about more than a dozen drop-off locations all over Kern County, including up in Tehachapi. Let's go up there live to 23 ABC's Kristen Vartan standing by with more on how the community responded. Kristen?
Yeah, Mike, we're inside City Hall to show you guys what one of the boxes look like, where you can actually donate items here. As Key-Budge mentioned earlier, non-perishable items are definitely needed for anyone here, a senior in need or even someone younger in need that just doesn't have access to a grocery store, really. The USDA has said that any place, any town that doesn't have a grocery store within half a mile for a person to go to, it's a food desert. So, Key, thank you so much for being here to tell us more about what needs to be donated. Can you list off some items for us?
You look at all the canned goods and some of the staples that have been asked for in the past, canned vegetables, tuna fish, things that have the protein, but they can sit on the shelf if they need to a little bit longer. These are things that will help supplement someone's monthly diet as they get distributed in a box once a month. So something that if you just think about yourself, if you got a box and you open up and said, "Oh I got a jar of peanut butter,
right.
I've got some tuna fish," you've got some things that go, "Okay, this I can do something with this." Get creative. Canned soups, there's nothing like having that chicken noodle soup, especially when it's still cool in springtime. So those are the kinds of things I think that would be a nice setting for that box.
Definitely. I mean, these are items that really just sit in our pantry, right? We take food for granted. We have it every day. Those of us who are privileged enough to have those necessities, and a simple peanut butter or, like you said, tuna that stays in our pantry, maybe they can go to something that needs it more, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned something about a food desert. If you're more than half a mile away from a grocery store, many seniors that may have to walk to the grocery store, think about things that have weight.
Yes.
If they're able to get their box cereals, the oatmeal, and the other sustainables that are a little bit lighter, but you're given the heavier goods maybe in that box, that might be something that helps them that might have transportation issues, whether they're using dial-a-ride or just they're on foot.
And just imagine, like we mentioned earlier, during this pandemic, not only are they not able to drive to the grocery store because of that reason, but even just, the extra step of having to wear a mask, and the assistance is really needed right now. So if there's one reason you would tell people that they should donate today, what would that be?
You never know when it might be you that's in need. So if you get a chance to help somebody, you'll feel much better, and you never know. Tomorrow, you might be the one that's looking for a little help.
Definitely. It's a chain reaction. Well, there's places all over Kern County to donate. In Arvin, Lost Hills, here in Tehachapi as well. You'll see boxes just like this. So when we come back here in Tehachapi later, we'll tell you more about what to expect when you come to these donation drives. And back to you guys at the studio.